Hey everybody, Danny Koenig, Director of Regional Recruiting here with today's tip of the day. We're talking about international students aiming to get recruited to come play their sport in the United States. Very, very possible. I'm a former Division I college coach, high academic Division III coach. We're very in tune with the international community, aiming to simply recruit the best athletes on the face of the earth. So it's a little bit more difficult to get recruited as an international student. I will admit that. You don't have the same luxuries that some of the student athletes here in the United States have in terms of being able to visit a school, see what it's like in person, be able to meet with that coach in person. Sometimes you're dealing with a time difference and it's difficult to find a time to connect. But it doesn't mean that college coaches don't want to know about you. It doesn't mean that you're incapable of coming to the United States, playing your sport, competing at a high level, and possibly earning scholarship money to do that. You just have a slightly different path than your average student here in the United States. So, international students, it's going to be absolutely vital that you start an online recruiting profile with NCSA. We work with every college coach in the country at every level. They scour our site to identify talent. And if you are the type of athlete that they might be interested in, it's the easiest way for you to be able to to be found. So it doesn't cost you anything to start that recruiting profile. It's a place that you can put your recruiting information, a highlight tape, get that coach a little bit of a sense for what you're capable of doing athletically. Grades are going to be very important for that college coach. They can possibly talk about giving you some merit money for having decent grades, decent test scores, but that's really just a starting place. Ultimately, you as an international student aiming to come compete in the United States, you are going to need to be extraordinarily proactive in your recruiting process. You're going to need to identify schools that are a potential fit for you that might be able to offer you scholarship. You're going to need to take steps forward to communicate that interest to those college coaches instead of waiting back for them to reach out to you. So again, it is something that college coaches are paying attention to. They just want the best athletes out there to be a part of their program, to build a championship roster. That includes international students, but admittedly, you're at a disadvantage. So the best thing you can do, get yourself in a trusted source to be found by college coaches and take proactive steps. If you need any kind of help, we want to work with you individually to discuss your goals and talk about the ways in which you can use our network to find the right schools and communicate with college coaches. So that is today's tip of the day. Tune in soon, and we will see you guys shortly.